Just about set to go. And on the mound now, Jeffrey Springs.
Leading off for the Tigers.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Inside ball.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
That one ripped. Ranging back. And caught on the warning track.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
That's towards center. Taylor under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And now it's Baez. Just missed. Vierling leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Coming home. He will score.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball.
And that's a base hit. Here comes Baez around third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they lead by 2.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Cut on and lifted in the air, and he makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here with my pal Singy. Our starter in this one, Tarik Skubal.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
Count.
Swing and a miss, and Skubal gets the strikeout. Here's Mike Trout. And there's a ball.
Counts 1-0.
And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And that's downstairs and outside. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Good job to fight that one off. Just off the inside edge.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Ezequiel Tovar in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Late with the swing there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That's in there. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Squirts away a little bit. And now 2-2. That one missed. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Base hit. Here comes Trout flying around third. He's in there.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Pretty good changeup on the outside corner, but he did exactly what you're supposed to do with that pitch. See it deep and keep your hands inside it to drive it the other way.
Brings it in, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Otto Lopez. Springs back to work. Just missed. Springs, a 6'3" lefty, 32 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Popped up. Arias makes the grab, 1 away. And next to hit for Detroit, Wenzel Perez. Just missed.
That ball went out.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
1 ball.
1 out. Base is empty. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That to right. Trout settles under it. And there's 2 down. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. That clips the corner.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. And we're back. Now at the plate, Salvador Perez. Up the middle, collected by Torres. Sends it to first. And a quick out, number 1. Next up for the A's, Rhys Hines. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. And a foul ball. 0-1 down. Knee high, that's in for a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Pitch in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Next to hit, Tyrone Taylor. Fair ball. Lead runner around second. And that's a double.
Back-to-back base hits. I really like the approach to that swing. That was a good changeup on the corner, but he recognized it early, didn't get jumpy, and just smacked it to the opposite field.
Now here is number 32. 2 on, 1 out. And ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Late swing, fouled off. And now the lefty. McKinstry. Long run into the gap. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. In comes the runner from third, and they trail by 1. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Trout. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now the right fielder, Matt Vierling. That one drifts inside. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 2. That's down and in.
3 balls, no strikes.
Next offering is in for a strike. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Looking for the K. And now the catcher comes up to him. Dylan Dingler. He's 0 for 1. 0-1. Tied up here in the early going. Fouled off left side. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
And a strike to Gleyber. And that one missing low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he walked him.
Ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
Baez stands in now and watches strike 1. That's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
That's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning. Now it's Devers at the plate.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Inside, and the count even 1-1. Just
That's
off
it.
the
Ball
inside
two.
edge. And
Ball,
that's
that's
outside. They're down 3-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Perez makes the catch, and there's one gone.
He was all over that fastball right
Third
there. I tell you
baseman,
what, if he
number
gets
2,
under it just by a
Tyler
fraction of an inch or a little bit more,
Freeman.
that's way back.
And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Ezequiel Tovar up next for the A's. Outside,
that's just
and
out.
that's ball one. Just
that pitch is out.
missed. Way back there. And that one is gone. He circles the bases, and they jump out front. It's 3-2. So 2 down. Next up for the A's, Gabriel Arias.
Nope.
Pitch
That's
misses
inside.
1-0. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Throws to first in time. That ends the frame. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
Detroit, the
And now,
designated hitter,
Jahmai
Jahmai
Jones.
Jones.
The other way. And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
The third baseman, number 6.
Runner in scoring
Arno
position, no outs.
Lopez.
Will hit next. Fastball for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you
inside.
really have to execute on the mound.
Line to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And next up for the Tigers, Wenzel Perez. Flied to right his first time. Ripped on a line. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. 0 for 1 so far. And that's in for a strike.
0-1's the
A's
count.
leading by a run. Swinging a foul out of play. That's outside.
That's a ball.
And that is ball 1. Outside
that's
with a
out.
breaking ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get.
And it drops in. Throws to second. Caught in a rundown now. Yeah, they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th. And now here's the A's catcher, Salvador Perez. And
Nope.
that misses.
Outside.
Ball 1.
You know, these Athletics doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, They forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Perez hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the left fielder, Rhys Hines. Ball one, no strikes. And
Ball
another
two.
ball. Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first. 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. That one
That's
outside. Ball one. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Vierling on the move. He's got it. And that is out number 3. New inning getting started. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Matt Vierling. Springs back to work.
Well, these Tigers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Good eye in that spot.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. Makes the grab. And there's one away. Down the number 2 hitter, Dylan Dingler.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That one fouled off.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Hit on the ground to short. Zips it across. And a couple of quick outs. Here comes Gleyber Torres. Off the plate inside.
That's inside.
And that's ball one. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's off the inside corner, and the count is 2-0.
Aye.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Fouls one off. 2-2. High in the air, out to right. Trout makes the grab, and that's the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the A's designated hitter, number 32. And he takes it himself for the out. Mike Trout
Now
up next for the A's.
the right fielder,
1 for
Mike
2.
Trout.
And it clanks off his mitt.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in
Now
your hands
batting,
whatsoever.
first baseman,
Such a good feeling.
Rafael.
When you see a ball come off the bat like
Devers.
that, you know it's pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Man at first, one away. Up and in, and it's 2-1. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Outside low.
I got one ball, one strike.
1-1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
In the dirt, blocked, but no advance from the runners. 2 on, 1 out. And that one fouled off. Next offering is down low. And they're all loaded up.
Ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So bases all loaded up. Ezequiel Tovar now at the plate. All loaded up. Last half of inning number 5. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Up the middle, Baez. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. Gabriel Arias up next for the A's. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And that's a little high.
2-1. Ball 3.
Devers at third. Tovar on at first with 2 down. And it's into the gap. Runner around third. They add on as the run scores all the way from first.
Well, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat. Right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Perez stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That one way outside, and it's 1-1. The A's looking to add another. And delivers outside.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Started at the 3-1. Now a check. And down to first we go. And he went around. Ruled a swing. Man on second, 2 down. Lopez tosses to first, and they get Perez for the out. That ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Baez. Swings and lines a base hit into left field.
The batter, the first baseman.
And up next for Detroit, Andy Ibanez. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Runner at first with no outs here.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Did not go. Now he breaks his bat. And there's one down. Here's Jahmai Jones.
Now pitching.
So they bring on the veteran, number 4. 49.
40.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score, and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Grisham, a guy that understands the strike zone. Just missed.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
The Athletics leading by 3, and we're the top half of the 6th. The next pitch misses, and now it's 3-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Otto Lopez up now for the Tigers.
Otto Lopez.
Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
The center fielder, Wenzel.
Next to hit. Wenzel Perez. Swinging a foul straight back. Baez on second. Second, Lopez at first, 2 out of the inning.
30, Gary Carpenter.
Nope, outside.
And that one's a little bit low. 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one misses, and the count is 3-1. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got the top.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Sean Newcomb.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it, it's almost like a split finger fastball instead of just.
And he got him. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th. Now the left fielder, Rhys Hines. To first, 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Lopez sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front. Rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Number 32. The next to hit takes ball 1. Looks like a pinch hitter for the A's. Kyle Stowers looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And downstairs.
Whoa,
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Inside. Full count, 3-2. Finds its way through, base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. Top of inning number 7, and now the center fielder, Matt Vierling. Liner to second and picked on the hop. In time to Devers, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And a base hit right there.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Trout pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. The batter now, Javier Baez. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. On a line, base hit. Dingler headed for 3rd. And they hold him at 3rd. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Having himself
Now
a really
batting,
nice game at the
left
plate.
fielder,
Just a
Andy
solid swing right there.
Ibanez.
Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now the batter
Here
now,
you go.
Andy Ibanez. And yes, he did. He went around. Next
I got a
offering
ball,
is
1 strike.
downstairs. Fly ball to right. Trout makes a nice running catch. Set for the last half of the
Leading up
7th.
for the
And
A's,
here is
the first
Devers.
baseman, Rafael Devers.
That missed by a
Counts 1-0.
lot.
Now
And
pitching
it's
for
1-0.
the Tigers.
You know, these A's digging
Number
into their
62.
numbers have to be happy with the
Eric
swings they're taking. Just look at how the
Zabrowski.
ball's coming off their bats and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit
1 ball,
velocity, so
2
you got to
strikes.
look alive out there.
That's bad. And gone. And they add a run. It's 7-3. Next up for the A's, Tyler Freeman. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. In the dirt,
ball.
and the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
That one
Ball 2.
just misses.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Baez on to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now
The batter
batting,
will be the shot, Ezekiel Tovar. He's already homered here in this one. Vierling makes the catch, and there are 2 outs. Now it's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias. Strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Vierling under it. And that's the 3rd out. Ready to begin the 8th. Now here's Trent Grisham. Newcomb back to work. Foul ball there. Newcomb goes 6 feet 5 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, a sinker, A cutter, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. One away. So digging in, Otto Lopez. 1 for 3. That one out to right. Trout sizing it up. 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Foul ball. 2 outs.
Ball, that's out.
Got him. And a nice inning. Bottom of the 8th. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Vierland hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's the left fielder, Rhys Hines. That's a base hit.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No mess. Around right there.
Now,
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a night.
Runner takes off. Ball
That's
misses.
outside.
He throws. Save. That's a stolen base. Next
2
offering
balls,
upstairs.
no strike.
And the slider
that's just
just misses. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't.
And that's a base hit. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe.
Couple of singles back to back. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Breaking ball inside. And 1-1. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Glove side, but it gets through. Gets off a throw. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit, and a run comes in. Throws to second. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with
calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Freeman in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Bases loaded, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. To short, could be 2. To second, that's 1. On to first, but he beats it, and a run scores. Ezequiel Tovar up next for the A's. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
Freeman tossed to first. And a couple of quick outs. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that'll do it. The A's take this one in a blowout. Springs with his first major league win.